Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Rush Dad Dixon Vixen's Kitchen on a happy Monday. And now I'm going to bake another one of our holiday baking. Today we're going to make a simple recipe. It's quite a few ingredients and some refrigeration, but this will be the first time making it. And I looked it up and I said, oh, I got to make these because they look delicious. The recipe is called Lemon Meltaways. It's like a shortbread and a sugar cookie. So right now I have some ingredients in front of me, and I'm gonna show you how to make it. So what we have in our bowl is 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and what we're gonna add in is our 1/4 cup of cornstarch. The thing about cornstarch, they say cornstarch is a great, it's good for like rashes and itches and all that. Like baby powder. Okay, and then we add in 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. Okay, that'll be good enough for now. And then what we want to do is whisk our ingredients together till they're okay. Now then we're going to take this aside and we're going to go through the wet ingredients. Now it's time for our wet ingredients. And what I have in here is 2 1/4 cups of confectioner's sugar, or icing sugar, what people call them. And I add in 2 sticks of unsalted butter, melted at room temperature, because it makes it easier to mix. Okay, those are in. I'm gonna throw this out and wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, now that's gone. And now what we're going to add in is 2 tablespoons of grated lemon zest. The more the merrier. Okay, put it all in there. And now we're going to mix it on high. Mix it on a low speed until it's incorporated. water so it'll moisten. Okay, so that's good enough. So it looks like this. Then we're going to take our scraper and scrape at the sides. And next up, we're going to add in 1 egg yolk. Make sure you separate it in a separate bowl. And you know what you can, and save the egg whites because you might need them for like maybe use them later or make like a nice egg white omelet or something. Goes in the bowl. And then we have 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. Fresher is better. So pour the lemon juice in. This is the juice of half a lemon, by the way. Okay, and then we mix a little bit, mix it all together. Okay, now the egg yolk and lemon juice is all mixed together. Now we're gonna add our dry ingredients into the mix. Now we're gonna add our flour mixture to the mix. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour it in. And we're gonna mix at low speed until it's combined. Okay, a bit more flour. Okay, and then we'll put it on low speed until it's combined. Always use a big bowl when you're dealing with floury stuff like tapioca starch, cornstarch, or anything, because if you don't use enough bigger bowl, it's going to go everywhere on you. Okay, sides. Now this is combined enough. Now we're gonna we're gonna scrape off the beaters. Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, that's it. Okay, now we got our dough done. The next step is what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take some plastic wrap. This is the best kind to use. I have the other one, but I want to use this all up first. So, but if I have to buy any saran wrap, this is the best way to go. Okay, then we put our saran wrap on. We put our saran wrap. This is the wrap that's best. Press and seal. It is so good. It's not that filmy. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to divide our dough in two. You know the dough is going to be sticky, so like, and you can make this ahead of time. You can freeze it. It doesn't have to be for Christmas. It could be for anything like Easter or Valentine's Day or something small to give to the boss. So, and what I'm doing now is I'm separating the dough into two. Make sure you get it all in the middle. Okay, here we go. And this is what we do next. Oh boy. Okay. It's off your hands here. Okay, now what we do is we gather our dough in the middle in a round shape. And what we're going to do now is fold the saran wrap in half and make sure you got enough so you can cover it. And then with the palm of your hand, we're going to roll it out into us to making it look like a cylinder. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Roll it until it's about an inch and a half to 2 inches thick, which is the best. Like, do the best you can. Okay. Okay, now I think this is good enough. And we want to go the ends in. And this is how it should be for our lemon meltaways. I'm going to do another one. Maybe the other one will be a little bit easier. Okay. Okay, then we're going to take the rest of this cookie dough. Okay. That's all done. Let's get it all in the middle. Okay. And then we fold as usual. Okay. And then in the palm of our hands, we roll into a cylinder. Okay. All right. Now we got our okay, now we got our cylinders ready. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put these in the fridge for 2 hours to chill. Okay, now while these guys are chilling for 2 hours, I'm going to go clean up and do some other stuff, and we will be back in 2 hours. See you then. Well, we're back. The dough has been chilled for 2 hours and it looks something like this. Now, what you're going to do now is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And what you do is you take your cookie dough out of the wrap. And what we do is we cut them in like at least 1 inch. Okay, so here we go. And here's one. Okay. So something like this, which is good. This size will do good, about 1 inch thick. And you want to put them on a lined a silicone sheet or some parchment paper. You want to line our cookie sheet with. Okay. Yeah, sometimes when the dough goes sticky, gets a little moist, it's best to, like, you can roll out the dough a few more times. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so they're probably in different shapes, but it's my first time. If it's your first time making them, I wouldn't worry about it. So make sure you put them 1 inch apart. Okay. I'm gonna roll these up again because they're like out of shape. Okay. Okay. And I'll be right back. I'm just going to roll this out again. Okay. Okay, now we got all our cookies cut up and put on a sheet like this. So if they're not perfectly round, that's okay because they're going to be going into the oven, and we're going to put our timer on for be in the oven for 15 minutes at a 350-degree oven. Okay, well, I'm going to make a bunch more of those lemon meltaways, and when we come back, after we take them out of the oven, I'll show you the final step and the taster test. Well, I'm back here again. Now, the cookies have come out of the oven, and I'll show you a sample. Like, this is a lemon meltaway. It's like between shortbread and a sugar cookie. So eventually, now what do you want to do? As soon as the cookie is slightly warm, you want to dust it with icing sugar, with confectioner's sugar. So now, that's easy, and then you can just store them. So now, it's taster time. Mmm! Lemony good and great. These are going to be a hit, I betcha. Mmm. You can taste the lemon. Mmm. Mmm. Melt in your mouth good. Okay, well, that is it for now. If you have any questions about my lemon meltaways, please subscribe or comment to my channel, or give me a thumbs up. But rule of knowledge, but please be respectful. That's my #1 rule. Okay, well, this is me, Rushdead Dixon Vixen, signing off for tonight. Gonna go rest for the rest of the evening. And good night, God bless, and bon appetit.